Commercial break! We've been really busy over the past 2 years developing our very own women's lacrosse stick.
We are really proud of it. So stop by the shop. We would love to tell you more about it.
Good Stick Co. Come get a stick.
We honor our indigenous roots and international history. Lacrosse is more than a game. We play with speed, heart, and precision. Young, modern, electric, inclusive, growing across the globe. Lacrosse is everyone's sport, governed globally by World Lacrosse.
Good Stick Company is here to manufacture and produce lacrosse sticks locally here in the Czech Republic. Our mission is to make lacrosse more accessible so more kids can have access to affordable, high-quality equipment so more people can play this game and we can share this sport around the world. Our philosophy on pricing is quite simple. By removing all these different logistics and these middlemen in the manufacturing process of lacrosse sticks, we can pass those savings on to you. We can make these quality lacrosse sticks affordable for more people.
Jedzą się pali Wodą pneumatycznym rozwala mi ściany Słowa techno za ciasnych spodenkach Żeby tak grać dziewczyną trzeba zejść do piekła Kiedy słowa tego zagłuszają granie Nie podstał tego spływa mnie Słowa techno za ciasnych spodenkach I nie dziwi mnie to, ciągle się coś uwiera A u mnie bący, 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 parabący Bący, bący, bący Bący, 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 parabący Bący, bący, bący Wiesz co, po gdańsku daj mi więcej z tobą chcieli posłuchać. Ona słucha techno, mięso mi się pali. Kiedy pod tapetą pęka szmała szafie. Ona słucha techno w zaciasnych spodenkach. Trzeba tak grać dziewczyną w swoim tempie. A u mnie wący, ale tylko w święty, prawda? Jak wiesz, potrafię być miła, mam ciutkie usteczka i brzuch. Nauczali mnie, czego nie powinnam, co nie wypada w życiu. Lecz nie dodali, że tam na zapach, które trzeba, umiesz się. Jak rękami, bo nie da się taść, więc nie gaś mnie. Nie mów mi, że złości, coś ci pomoc. Kiedy coś zrobić, jest mi święty
One of the refs on Navy, his mate was like the head coach in 2010. We got given it, and I coached his children. And his wife did like a wedding. It's fun. Yeah. It is my favourite. Say that. Any of you boys doing a beer run in game, wouldn't say no.
Więc nie gaś mnie, nie mów mi, że złość piękności szkodzi, bo kiedy coś zrobić, jest mi świetny nie zatrzymała, nie wygląda zebrała, prawda? Czy coś jeszcze powiedział? Nie mów mi. Słuchajcie, dźwięk zostaje. Zostaje. Nie robię.
Presume you just focused on the Dutch players. Yeah. How are your other games gone? Huh? How have your other games gone?
Yeah, already 2 today or something going out, but it went pretty good. Did you work
I did what's it called? The Finnish game this morning, Finland, Latvia.
Oh yeah,
That was a good game.
that's a good game.
And then obviously just been supporting the boys there. It's a close game. One down, I think 2 down.
Słuchajcie, co jest nie tak?
You got to steal one of these. Hello viewers on Lax TV and YouTube, you are joining us here for a big clash here at the ELF Men's Lacrosse European Championships 2025. We have got the home team in white, England,
defending champions. They are facing a very strong Netherlands team here today who are playing in orange. The fans are out in full force. This is lining up to be a very good game. I'm Fraser Hunter. I'm joined here with
Ingmar Klimbannink. Hi folks.
We are very excited to get things going here. As they go to get down for this first face-off. Both teams have had some good showings so far. This is England's second game. They obviously played the newly formed Bulgaria yesterday. Hopefully the Netherlands team will put up some better competition today. They had a very strong outing last night against Finland. A tough opening game for the Netherlands on Friday. What day are we on today? On Thursday.
Yeah, it's Saturday today.
On Thursday by Latvia.
Yeah.
So they will be hoping to get a second win in the competition. And this Scotland team, who, as I say, are defending champions, got a very strong roster. And they'll be looking to continue their defence challenge for the European Championship.
Yeah, I think the loss from Thursday was quite an upset. I think one of the first upsets this tournament. I think both teams considered. I think we've seen a very, very strong Latvian team, and
I think the turning point in that game, although Netherlands looked very good defensively and going forward, I think the big thing that shifted the tide was the face-offs, and the Latvian face-off guy went 76% in that game. Won the vast majority of the face-offs. The Netherlands will really look to shift the tide today. But it's going to be very difficult against two very strong English face-off guys.
We're about to get ready here. And it's going to be Wieland Muskens with the opening face-off for the Netherlands. And we're underway.
And it is England that come up with it. That's Mackenzie Morland. As I mentioned, they've got two very strong face-off guys, England. Both Mackenzie, along with Danny Madeley, who plays out of Rochdale. Just settle into this attack now. Dan Flisk on the ball. Pass it on to Alex Russell, and they'll just look to get personnel, but they are pushing it a little bit here. Yep. Tim Collins. Back to Al Russell. Here's Danny Hilditch looking to engage. Gets that first shot off, and what a finish that is. He's a big lefty threat, and they over-honoured that, tried to cut off the left, and he's gone down on the right and just pulled an absolute cannon, high to low, on the run. That's textbook, that's how the coaches teach it. And early on in this, less than a minute in, we have got 1-0 to England.
Yeah, we've seen a little bit of a different starting lineup for the Netherlands. The first two games they had Ernie Albert starting, and today it's Thomas Heidsma who takes position in goal. And we're underway, another face-off win.
Another win for Mackenzie Morland there. Gets over and just slows it down to Drew Bickerton. Got a few goals in that opening game.
Gets guarded by Donald Verschuren, who played NCAA Division 3 last season and the season before. Lake Erie.
Looking for that alley dodge again, driving over the top. Across to Tom Roper now. He's a very athletic player.
It's a great takeaway check from Jorik van Nielen.
Wilshere gets that ground ball out, plays his lacrosse out of Cheadle. It's Tom Roper. Just being patient with it now. England working that ball around the outside. A few little picks inside, but an unforced error as Drew Bickerton drops the ball out of bounds, and the Netherlands get the opportunity to clear the ball here.
And let's see if we can get the first offensive possession for the Netherlands. Donald Verschuren points to his teammates where to go. Heidsma to Ken Beek, who's going to clear it. And he's just over, just in time to get away from the pressure.
Yeah, really good job from the Netherlands midfield, keeping him on that far side there, recognising that he wants to carry the ball up. They get their first possession here.
Luke McDonald to Jake Bowman. And up to Wes Gierkink.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see how this England defence plays. Obviously, didn't get many reps yesterday.
Luke McDonald tries to feed Jake Bowman in the crease. Couldn't quite get it. And that's a turnover for the Netherlands.
Ed Loveland clearing the ball now for England. Very athletic player, plays out of Timperley. Up the Tim Potts. Drew Bick now, driving over the top, good screen. He
Gets to the middle.
Gets his shot away and he celebrates it. It's a big goal for his team, extends that lead to 2-0. He's done really well. Screen there from Tom Hallam, club teammates, and they've linked up really well for a fantastic finish from the young lad.
Yeah. That's really the sweet spot where you want to be at as an attacker. Great shooting space, and he puts it away top corner.
Definitely. I think the interesting thing about this England attack, if you look at them on paper, they've got, I think, 3 left-handed players listed as their attackers, and then obviously Drew Bickerton, who usually would sit behind for Mellor. Obviously they're one right-hander, but they've got a lot of talent come through the midfield as well. So, got an illegal procedure. The ball goes to the Netherlands.
Wieland Muskens clears the ball. Has Aldrik van der Heijden as his adjacent pass.
He's getting marked by Nick DiCaprio. Played his college lacrosse at Michigan before going and doing a master's degree at the University of Manchester. Very good player. Played as a short stick at the World Games for England, the World Championships. Now back playing pole.
You see Olaf van Niele to Tom Carver. Tom Carver, actually born and raised in England. Plays for Spencer and Oxford University. And now lives in Amsterdam. Jake Bowman to Joris Untersamberger. He's guarded by the short stick.
Yeah, Danny Madeley doing a great job there.
And gets to the middle. Oh, good shot.
Yeah,
that's a good shot.
It worked really well. I was just saying it was great defence from Danny Madeley, sending him under, but he managed to get that roll top side. Just baited him with a little hitch, got his shot off. It's just gone wide.
Olaf van Niele to Untersamberger. Gets again to the middle. Finds Aldrik van der Heijden to Carver. Carver with the long ball.
Yeah, Tom Hallam putting the pressure on there, but he managed to move it on the attacker.
Bovey finds Carver in the center. Oh! And that's a good look. That's a good look. That's great offense.
Yeah, it'll be a sign of positive things to come, I'd imagine, from the Netherlands. It's great movement and the finish just off the mark. But
Aldrik van der Heijden gets this change up from the long ball.
Yeah, Josh Pope putting a lot of pressure on there.
Casper Bovey with the shorty. That's what he wants. Aldrik van der Heijden is looking to feed. Like to dodge, bull dodge.
Great
big physical.
Yeah, Josh Pope just bringing the heat there, and he forces that mistake, and that's huge defence from Joshua Pope. Really puts the pressure on, and England get the ball back. William Baxter now. Out to Josh Pope. He goes back to his keeper now. Up to Dan Flisk. He'll clear it with ease there, Flisky. Just pops it off and runs to the bench. Swinging it through X now, England. Just settling things down, getting the right personnel on. Got the opening goal scorer, Danny Hilditch, coming on now. He wanted to add to his tally early on. Tim Collins goes like dodge over the top, rolls back.
Oh, it's good defense by Just Baselmans there.
Gets a loose ball cut, push. Drew Bick will get it back in. Al Russell to Hilditch now. So Al Russell, he'll be a big threat for England this tournament. As well, this man, Tim Collins, was excellent in the World Championships. Drew Bickerton now. Swinging it through X. He's patient. I know one thing speaking to Mike Bartlett, the England offensive coordinator, they like to be patient. They want goals to come from the second, third play. I say that, but we've got a moving pit call and the ball goes back to the Netherlands. Alex Russell just looking at the official for a bit of answers there. He clearly thought his feet were planted, but
I don't think he got him yet, those answers, but
no.
The Netherlands will take it. Ken Beek to Heidsma, to Verschuren. He's going to run it up. Has Luke McDonald in the center. And he's just going to run out. And that's a push in possession. And that's a flag.
Good aggressive play from Grady.
Yeah.
Grady Jackson Fail plays Stockport. Was a simply youth
Aldrich
prospect.
van der Heijden loses his feet. But it's going to be man-up offense for the Netherlands. And
Drew Bixton just being a good Samaritan, throwing the flag back to the official there. Tell he plays cricket, that was a great throw. First look at this Netherlands extra man offense. He almost gives the ball away there.
Casper Bovie almost loses it. Nico Burger to McDonald. Berger to Van der Heijden. Gierkink. Van der Heijden to Berger. To McDonald. Is looking to Bowman, but chooses Van der Heijden. Gierkink to, oh no, Gierkink now. To Bovie. Van der Heijden.
Moving
Bowman.
well.
Bowman scores! Goal
Great.
Netherlands! Jake Bowman.
I was just about to say they're moving that ball really well, the Netherlands. As soon as they touch it, they're moving the feet, they're being active, and nice little skip to the backside, and what a finish is that is near side. Big shout out to William Baxter in goal. Kept a clean sheet yesterday, probably his first of his international career, and fortunately conceded one early on. It's a great goal from the Netherlands, and they'll look to capitalise on that, hopefully, with a face-off win here.
Yeah, it was a great goal by Jake Bowman. He's an alumni for Frostburg State. Standout college career there. And the face-off win for Wieland Muskens. And,
just going early there, Danny Madeley. Gifting the ball back to the Netherlands. Score is 2-1 as things stand.
Yep. It's even strength. So possession. Carver runs down to Bovie. Gets it to Bowman. To Joris Untersonberger. Has the shorty. Trying to dodge.
Dan Fliss with some good defence there. Both teams just subbing through the 50 there.
Olaf van Nielen gets to the center. Gets to the center. And that's a smart play. Gets it out.
Gets it really well, but
yeah,
Nick
gets
DiCaprio
a lot of
being
pressure.
Really
a lot
aggressive.
of pressure. And he manages to get it out. Carver gets hacked right away under pressure.
Yeah.
And that's a turnover.
Tom Hallam there with some great pressure, backing up Nick DiCaprio, who put the pressure on just before him, and they get a turnover. It's big for England that, with the score only being 2-1. We're in a bit of a blind spot here. The Netherlands fans very passionate and getting close to the action. Ball swings through X.
Thank you.
It's just being patient. Our window's opened up, so we've got a full view of the field again. I love the passion from these Netherlands fans, all out in orange. It's great to see. As he swing it through here. Goes up to Tom Roper. Very explosive player, Roper. Plays down in Hillcroft. Really athletic and sharp. Good two-handed player.
And that's a goal by England.
Yeah, it's good movement. Roper with the initial dodge, kicks it behind. Drubik just sends it back to him, and Ed Loveland's come. He's come from the near side, gone off a little screen. He's got wide open with inside that 5-on-5, and he's just picked out that top left-hand corner. Great finish from him. I know all the Timpley faithful will be watching back home, supporting him. So it's good to see him getting off the mark in this one.
So we got Wieland Muskens back on the face-off X against Mackenzie Moreland, who was really dominating yesterday against Bulgaria.
Yeah, and he won his first two here as well. He's very quick on the draw. Always likes to win it to himself. He can go forward, he can go back. He gets another win there. He just soaks up that pressure until the right pass comes for him. He's telling his D-Midi to get off the pitch. I don't want to pass you the ball. And he moves on to Al Russell now.
Yeah.
Be interesting. I know this England team yesterday obviously played a game against Bulgaria. He got a lot of offensive reps and they really tried to run through sets. Weren't tested that much from the Bulgarian defence. Netherlands defence seems to be a little bit better.
And that's another goal by England.
Yeah, he's kicked it to Tim Collins, who, if you're going to give him that much time and room, he's going to step in and take it.
Yeah.
It's a great finish from him. I know he grew up being more of a face-off specialist, but you know, over the last 5-6 years, he's really perfected his craft in that attacking half, and he's become a key player over the last 2 tournaments for England as an attacking midfielder, and he gets his first goal today. He's great to see. Plays his lacrosse out at Brooklands, along with brother Ben, who has been part of the island setup for a couple of years. Grease ball push. I think that was on Mackenzie Moore and just went through the back of him there, the Netherlands player. And England get another opportunity to attack here with Drew Bickerton.
He's up against Martin Kembeek.
Sit down to Dan Watson, MMU alumni like myself. Also played his lacrosse at Loughborough, and Mellor Lacrosse Club now plays at Spencer. Tom Roper now.
Up against Hayden Christ, who actually plays in the UK at Loughborough.
Yeah, it's
or if I pronounce it right.
Loughborough, yeah. There's a lot of really good talents at this tournament that have played or play there, and that's a great finish there. Number 15, Dan Watson. We were just talking about Loughborough. So Loughborough alum, he's just took it well. They've moved the ball off the initial dodge, kicked it behind. It's gone to Dan Watson. He's just gone for a little step over the top, snuck underneath, and just a little jump through the crease, sticks it bottom corner. The official's just talking about something here. I don't know if one of them thinks he might have been in the crease before the goal. There's 30 seconds left in this quarter though. The England team will be hoping that counts, puts them 5-1 up. Drubik certainly thinks so.
It's also a little bit of a jump into the goalie, so maybe they're discussing this. I see
looking like a goal.
Yeah, I see Thomas Heidsma kicking his leg there. I hope he's not injured. And
yeah, very good goalie, Thomas. I've played against him a few times. Both him and Ernie are solid options for the Netherlands. So it was interesting to see a change for this game with how well Ernie played yesterday. But I think it's definitely warranted. Thomas is definitely a solid keeper who deserves to play at this level. Nice little flick behind there. Danny Madeley, I think, with his first face-off win.
Yeah, it's only 25 seconds left in this quarter.
Ed Loveland pushing the ball, kicks it down. All the way down.
And
Dan Watson finds it through to Tom Hallam.
Open.
Off the pipe.
He was wide open on the backside.
He was, I think, in transition. The Netherlands players didn't pick him up. He's got a goal or two in it, and another one that played at Loughborough. And that's a...
And it's outside. It's no goal. We got a couple of people here on the sideline also thought it was in.
Yeah, I was just about to say it was another goal.
Russell, and that's another goal.
That one is Dan Watson.
Or isn't it? No goal. I think we've ran out of time. So the clock saves the Netherlands here. And it's ruled as not as a goal.
Certainly, it's great first quarter. Netherlands looked sharp when they got the ball in attack. But you know, England just dominated on the face-off and they've took advantage of those possessions.
Yeah.
5-1 to England going into this second quarter. We'll take a short break. We're back with you in just a minute or so. just tilting the game at the moment. But as you say, when they get the ball forward, they're not looking for that first phase. They're looking second, third phase, just tiring the defence down and moving it sharply. It's just textbook England, really. Dan Watson just saying that there's an extra ball on.
That's good sportsmanship from both Donald Verschuren, who says, I won't attack you, just get it out. Get it out of the field.
Drew Bickerton going for his first real dodge of the day. And he kicks it inside.
And he pulls it out.
Yeah, they get it back to Drew Bickerton.
Gets pressured by Martin Kembeek.
Yeah, Danny Hilditch now who opened the scoring today. Moves it well. Just goes loose there.
It's a one-on-one goal, England.
Yeah, that's what he does, Drew Vick. He celebrates. No one would expect anything less from him, but ball's loose inside. He comes up with it, and it's just a class finish inside, really. I think unlucky the initial move from Danny Hilditch and the pass inside to Blair was a great little move. Didn't come out, but of course Drew Bickerton's there to clean it all up and put it in the net and makes it 6-1. It's a hard-fought face. Ball comes out and it's kicked out. Just keeps it in there. That's
Jorik van Nielen gets hit. And I see this Nathan Hunt on the sideline, coach for the Netherlands, is losing his mind.
Yeah, it looked like a bit of a push in the back to me, that's for sure. But the refs didn't call it. Said it all tournament, but who am I to question it? I'm sure Ian Fothergill would have called that one if he was reffing. Here we are, Tim Collins now. Pass it out to Will Prescott. Another player that plays at Spencer. Drew Bickerton now just slowing it down a little bit to Tim Collins. Al Russell, who's been quiet today, but he's definitely got a few goals in him.
Yeah.
Nice little move from him. Kicks it back and Tim Collins just sending it wide. He's just letting the Spain team on the next pitch know that he's there. Drew Bickerton just bringing the ball back in now. From a lacrosse family, Drew Bickerton. Dad played for Scotland, brother played England under-20s. He's been in training squads for the England seniors as well. Plays at Mellor with him. Drew Bickerton's back on the ball now, kicks it behind. He skips it through. Will Prescott takes a shot off the pipe.
Post.
I think it's hit the referee.
And it's a ground ball battle with Hayden Kreitz, who got the call against him, pushing the back there.
Yeah, just a push in the back on Alex Russell.
Yeah, that's Graham Rickoff defending.
Skip it right through to Tim Collins, who drives past the pole, takes the shot, just goes wide. Cameraman doesn't flinch. He doesn't care. And Tim Collins goes for the substitution. Don't know if he's taking a little bit of a niggle, taking a little bit of a hit there, obviously, being early in the competition. Oh, it looks like he's flicked his boot off, I think. Someone might have stood on him in that. Dan Watson driving with it now, kicks it up top. Will Prescott skips it behind Al Russell.
And that's a really good goal by England.
Yeah,
right on the doorstep.
I think the off-ball defender for the Netherlands just got caught sleeping. Did really good ball movement. That's what I'm talking about when I'm saying the second, third phase. Dan Watson's drawn a slide, kicked it up, and Will Prescott looks like he's shooting. Dishes it to Alex Russell, and he's calm as you like on that doorstep.
Yeah.
Extends that lead for the English. If they're going to turn things around, they really need to start winning a few face-offs. Netherlands, I don't know what they need to do to shift this, but if they're not getting the ball in that attack, I don't know how they're possibly going to come back into it. And it's another win there for Mackenzie Morland.
Yep. Ooh.
Nice little swim dodge.
And it's a timeout for England.
Good call.
Smart call.
Definitely. I think they've played some really good offense. I think Sam Pat will just be using this as an opportunity to just make sure his defence is still awake and just calm his offence down a little bit, allow them to have a breather.
Just over 10 minutes in this second quarter to go, and 7 for England, 1 for the Netherlands. And
yeah, I think it's been a really good showing for this England side. Obviously, they didn't really get a test yesterday. They just used that game against Bulgaria to go through some sets. I was speaking to Mike Bartlett, and he was making sure they weren't scoring goals on transition, and they were taking the ball out to really run through sets and get in the motion to prepare for later stages in the tournament and better opposition like this Netherlands side. And I think that extra practice they had in that game is really starting to pay dividends. The team's clicking, and Will Baxter back there, he needs to stay alert, because this Netherlands team definitely have some attackers and some big shooters. He obviously kept a clean sheet yesterday, didn't actually have to make any saves, and today I think there's been 1 shot on target and it's gone in, so he'll want to get alert. Obviously really experienced player.
yeah,
He's the England captain, and he's hoping for a big showing. Reigning MVP in Europe, won that title at the last European Championships in 2016. Was also MMU's top goal scorer as an LSM. A little fun fact for you about the England keeper. As Tom Roper drives over the top now. Little pick from Loveland. They swing it behind.
gets guarded by Martin Kembeek. And a slide from Donald Verschuren.
Back to Dan Watson. Just kicks it up now. Ed Loveland driving over the top. He skips it down. It's Dan Watson, kicks it up.
Ooh.
Nice little block. Danny Hilditch with the attempt, but it's blocked by the pole, and Netherlands come up with it.
Can't quite get it. It's a ground ball.
Decap goes to head it there. Interesting decision.
Okay. So we're going to see another man-up offense for the Netherlands here. And
yeah, I think they moved the ball well.
yeah,
When they had it in that first quarter, they'll be hoping to do the same and hopefully get a nice little look.
Aldrik van der Heijden here to McDonald to Bovie. He's looking. He's going to find his teammate Van der Heijden to McDonald. And we're going to run a man-up play now. Bowman, Bovie, Van der Heijden. McDonald hesitates with the lefty. Switches to his righty. Berger shoots. Oh, it was a good shot, good bouncer. And
Penalties released, we are all even.
yes,
It was a well-worked shot, and they used a full 30 seconds, but shot just off target in the end.
Gierkink has the short stick, so he's going to attack him from the side. Wants to get in the middle, dishes it off to McDonald.
Good defence there from Dan Flisk, Tim Police finest. Now plays his lacrosse at
Pick by
Stockport.
Berger. McDonald, Bovie hits one of the defenders. Now viciously rides.
Yeah, that was Lucas Shorink coming up with that.
Yeah,
Now it's Cam Major with the ball.
and Bowman, also Bovie. It's a very vicious ride from the Netherlands.
Yeah, it's great to see.
It's really working.
Aggressiveness.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really slowed down. It's cut out that fast break. Dan Flisk manages to get it over, but they're really slowing it down, this England team. I think that's testament to the aggressiveness of the ride from the Netherlands. Will Prescott now. He kicks it across to Tim Collins. Down the line to Will Shirt. Dan Watson, who's been active so far in this half. He's been a big player for them, as is this man, Drew Bickerton. Big dodge over the top from Will Shirt. A little bit of a hit in the head, but
And that's a goal for England.
what a finish that is. Will Shirt just takes that pressure on the little sweep over the top, gets his hands free, kicks it down to his captain, Tim Collins. Just drops his hands on the shot, pulls the shot back high. It's a nice little low to high. Very little angle on it, and it's a clean finish. Really extends that lead, and it's great play yet again from this England side. Going back down for a face-off. I've said it before, Netherlands really need to start coming up with a few here. To bridge this gap.
And another clean win for England. Has a fast break. He's going to do it himself. No, dishes it off.
Yeah, Danny Madeley with a good win there.
And
Dan Watson just got his defender hung up.
yeah,
Got Danny Madeley to his side.
Donald Verschuren here hung up. Is he going to make a move? Or is he just going to wait? He waits. Waits.
Yeah, really patient now.
Yeah. And
Recovered well, but
that's that pass is picked off by Donald Verschuren.
that was really patient defense from the
Definitely.
Netherlands. He had the defender
Really
hung
good.
up, and as soon as the substitutions were
And he
happening
finds
for England-
Muskens in the center, but someone's on his back. And did they call timeout in time? I think so. Yes.
No, it's
No.
looking like a slash, but then he called a technical. I don't really know what's going on over there, but looks like we've got a penalty against one of the England
Yeah.
players.
Honestly, I thought it was a timeout called. It would be very smart because you saw it coming, kind of the guy coming from behind on Muskens. But it's a penalty, so another man up for the Netherlands.
Yeah, certainly. Moving it well though.
Berger. Oh, tries to find
it was-
Bovey.
It was a
Couldn't
good,
really quite connect.
yeah, really good look through. He was wide open. Bovey on that backside, but the pass is just falling low, and Will Baxter just try and kill a bit of his penalty here. As I mentioned before, he was the top goal scorer at MMU, Will Baxter, in LSM. We also saw him play at the Fly earlier this year with a short stick, so he's confident on the ball. He doesn't mind soaking pressure, but he doesn't need to there, as Grady Jackson Fail clears the ball for him. Tom Roper kicking it down to Dan Watson now. Penalties released. We're all even. England will look to get another one and extend that lead here. With a nice patient offence. Alex Russell.
Gets defended by Paul Blijs.
That's a great little move from Alex Russell. We've not really seen him dodge today. He's done well. He's got underneath and just sent that shot wide, but his teammates back it up. Drew Bickerton. Goes for a drive underneath.
Gets defended by Nico Berger from Amherst College.
Again, Dan Watson just getting his defender tied up.
And Heidsma, with the pressure, is out of his cage, but just in time back
Yeah, I think
in goal.
I think that was really selfless play there. The ball got kicked up to Danny Hilditch, who he had a wide open goal in front of him, but he skipped it through. He realised his teammate would have a better angle on the backside, but the ball's just gone wide. It's Tom Roper with that shot. He's got the ball now. Up to Alex Russell, who attacks this short stick D-midi. Gets his hands free, pulls it wide. They retain the ball though. Drew Bickerton backing that one up.
And we're just under 3 minutes to go in that second quarter, in this half. Let's see if England can convert one of the possessions into another goal. Shot by Alex Russell.
Yeah, Alex Russell with another great opportunity there.
Shot one pretty high.
He's looking to be more active. I think he's woken up in this game and he's desperate to
There we
make his
go.
own goal.
That's
But
a nice two-man play.
it's a big save from Thomas Heitzman there.
It's a
Worked
really
it
nice give
well.
and go there behind.
But the athleticism of this England attack, it doesn't stop. This Netherlands defence doesn't get a rest even with a big stop.
Yeah.
As the ball comes up to Danny Hilditch. He goes to attack now. And the short stick D-midi. Goes down the alley.
In the crease by England.
Yeah, I think someone
So,
needs to tell Dan Watson he's not allowed to step in that circle. He turns the ball over and Netherlands look to clear it now.
Berger is looking for a teammate, for an open teammate. Can't find it. So goes to Verschuren.
England doing a good job on this ride. All three attackers got up
Yeah.
by the halfway line and stopped the D-midi clearing it. And now the Poles got it and they've got nowhere to go.
And all the middies are covered. And Now we see Tijmen Blom moving it up. He's going to run it, and that's a great clear and timeout call by Coach Tom Thayer.
I was just about to say there's some excellent communication on this near side from Tom Hallam, I think it was, who screaming at Dan Watson, one of the attackers, saying that he was going to stay on side and they could go with the pole, but in the end, Netherlands get it across. Yeah. It's a great clear and got a timeout, 1 minute 20 in this quarter. If you're the Netherlands coaches, what are you saying at this point?
I think you really want to convert one of these possessions into a goal in this half. I think it's crucial. You know, you're trailing by a couple of goals, but really to get the momentum going and also to practice a little bit for future games. I mean, I think it's clear there's a certain gap now between you know, scoring ability, but you know, play your own game and do it goal by goal. I think all of these players know each other. They know what their strengths are, what their weaknesses are, and who do you want to have with the ball, who do you want to have cutting, who do you want to have shooting. So I think the main thing is don't do anything else than you do normally in a game or practice, and that's, I think, the most important thing right now.
Yeah, I think you're right in saying it is a good opportunity. They're playing, you know, the reigning best team in Europe, a team that's looking to retain that title in this competition. It's a great opportunity for them to push themselves, go through some sets they've worked on and really sort of better themselves.
Yeah.
And who's to say if they get on a little run, that's the beauty of the sport of lacrosse. They could come back into it, but it's more making sure you do the fundamentals right and ticking off some boxes that you've worked on in training and making sure that those plays are crisp for the later stages of the tournament.
Unte Somberger now with the shorty, he's going to dodge down the alley. It's a big matchup. Unte Somberger, big guy.
Good defence from Dan Fliss there.
Bovie with the ball against the long ball, gets doubled, and that's a flag. And
some question marks asked.
Yeah, again, Grady Jackson fail.
I think it was actually Cam Major that's getting sent for the slash there. I think the initial defence was really good from Matthew Tatton. Then the slides come physical, and I think Cam Major's just thrown a slash as he's come as the third help. It's really good defence, but the Netherlands get the ball back and they'll look to...
27 seconds to go. Are they going to run out the clock? I think so. Just going to hold on to it, so they will start the third quarter.
Yeah, I think
with possession.
I think that's a wise decision. Obviously, they've struggled a bit on the face-off today. It allows them the opportunity to regroup and talk about what they're going to do in the man-up. And
yeah,
England have realised that's what they're doing, and they're pressing out now with Grady Jackson fail. Being really aggressive, but they managed to keep it. 8-1 the scoreline at the half. It's been an interesting half. A lot of learning points for both parties. I think that England defence will be happy, and the way they've worked on the face-off and dominated that, they'll be over the moon as well. So we will take a short break, and we will catch you on the other half.
Commercial break! We've been really busy over the past 2 years developing our very own women's lacrosse stick.
We are really, really proud of it. So stop by the shop. We would love to tell you more about it.
Good Stick Co. Come get a stick.
We honor our indigenous roots and international history. Lacrosse is more than a game. We play with speed, heart, and precision. Young, modern, electric, inclusive, growing across the globe. Lacrosse is everyone's sport, governed globally by World Lacrosse.
Good Stick Company is here to manufacture and produce lacrosse sticks locally here in the Czech Republic. Our mission is to make lacrosse more accessible so more kids can have access to affordable, high-quality equipment so more people can play this game and we can share this sport around the world. Our philosophy on pricing is quite simple. By removing all these different logistics and these middlemen in the manufacturing process of lacrosse sticks, we can pass those savings on to you. We can make these quality lacrosse sticks affordable for more people.
Player in the box. 8-1 current score. Netherlands will be looking to get one early here.
Bowman here to Van der Heijden. Bowman down to Bovie. Their man up play. Looking to feed. Gierkink. Gierkink to Bovie. Van der Heijden. And the penalty is released, so it's not man up anymore. And we're on even strength.
Yeah, I'd be interested if England, now that they're man up, just be a little bit more aggressive on ball and play out a little bit more. That's Wilshere.
McDonald with the shorty matchup. McDonald dishes it off to Bowman. Van der Heijden, who's really the quarterback right now. Down the alley, gets doubled. Berger.
Yeah, Tom Hallam with some good defense there. Puts the pressure on, makes the Dutch player pull it out.
Berger down the alley. Righty doesn't pull the trigger yet. Bowman from X. Getting guarded by the long pole. And a lot of pressure there. And back to Bovie. Has a shorty matchup. Goes around. And that's a
big slide there from Grady Jackson-Fayle. Massive slide from the crease there. It was very physical. He's turned it over, but
Gierkink with a good pickup. And
they go back the other way with it. It's interesting. We're 90 minutes into, just over 90 minutes into England's European Championship defence, and Will Baxter still not had to make a save.
Berger down the alley, and another vicious check, but it's all legal. It's just Van der Heijden now.
Another vicious check there from Nick DiCaprio on the slide. He recovers.
Gierkink with the shorty matchup, goes down, loses the ball,
good defense,
but gets picked up by Luke McDonald.
Yeah, that was Dan Flisk with the on-ball defense.
Goes around
there.
now, has a double team, loses the ball, and then Baxter with the ball.
Will Baxter just telling his team to calm down a little bit. 2 minutes into this second half. Looks to get it over with Alex Russell now. Kicks it down to Tim Collins. He's got a couple of goals today, as is this man, Drew Bickerton. Kicks it behind Willie P, Will Prescott. Moving it well. Dan Watson, they're just settling it. They like to get really high in the midfield here, this England side, and they've got some big dodgers down the alley, like this man, Alex Russell.
Oh, and that's a cheeky little pickup by Wes Gierkink.
Yeah, Wilshere just failed to grab it, and it's a great pickup, as you say, and Netherlands all of a sudden have another opportunity to attack.
Aldrik van der Heijden now has a little bit of time and space, and then Olaf van Nielen.
Great pressure there. It's a good check from Cam Major coming on as a substitute. He snuck up on him.
He snuck up on him, really.
Yeah, wrapped his stick round, and all of a sudden he's got the ball back for his offence to do their magic with. He subs off. He'll get the praise from the bench that he deserves.
Yeah.
Swinging it through. It's Dan Watson now. Moving it up. It's interesting. A lot of these England players although it's Sam Pat's first tournament as head coach, a lot of them have had the opportunity to play under him previously. At Nottingham Trent, they've come through that programme, and it shows a lot of them understand his philosophies and his systems really well, and those that haven't played under him previously, slotting in perfectly and really sort of picking up the ropes. And I was chatting to Richard Gartside, England lacrosse manager, during the half-time, and he's saying they're not even really running through the sets, they're just free balling and just playing how they want to play as players, and it's great to see. As they do turn the ball over there.
It's a hold by England, and then means a turnover here for the Netherlands. Heidsma looking to clear to Ken Beek, and Netherlands really running the system here. Ken Beek back to Heidsma, and you can really see England is riding them hard. Untersomberger tries to get it to Carver. Teammates on the Amsterdam Lions, and that's a really great check by Jake Bowman, who gets the ball back, and then Aldrik van der Heijden has the ball.
Yeah, it was really aggressive ride from England. It was Josh Poke who picked the ball up in the end, but the pressure from that Netherlands attacker just turns the ball back over, and they get an opportunity here.
It was a great stick check by Jake Bowman. Knocked out the ball, and here it's Aldrik van der Heijden to Luke McDonald.
Yeah,
has a shorty.
I've got a story about Luke McDonald that I cannot tell on live. Lovely guy. There's Will Baxter's first save in the tournament. Welcome to the party.
Oh, again, Jake Bowman with the right.
Yeah,
And another turnover caused by him.
but England get it back.
And calling them timeout.
Timeout. Sam Park really calling his team in. He wants them to settle into this second half. They've not scored in about 10 minutes of this game. 5 minutes in this half and 5 minutes at the end of the last. And you want them to calm the nerves. And I think, as I say, they've not really been playing the systems. He might want them to start doing so now and really ramping up that score and starting to look more impressive. Because they've got the ability to do it. But this Netherlands team, the heart they're showing, I'm sure you'd be proud to if you're one of these many Netherlands fans on the sideline to see the fight they've been putting up.
Yep.
They'll regroup. Obviously, a big defensive set coming up for them. They've been really physical in defence, and at times, you know, they've been great slides, good team recovery, and it's been forcing a few turnovers. And then when they've had the opportunity to clear the ball, they've been really patient with it and got it up the field. It's killed a lot of the clock. They'll just be hoping that moving further into this second half, when they do get the ball up there, they can work a few more looks, a little bit more off-ball movement and get a few more shots on goal. But it will be Alex Russell starting with the ball at the top here. Moves on to Tim Collins. Spinning around, they're starting an open set, England, and then send one to the crease. It's quite common of Emlc ball, I would say. Danny Hilditch, who opened the scoring today, kicks it through X. Drew Bickerton, no, Tim Collins. He loves that little dodge down the alley, onto his left, kicks it behind.
Good grab there on X.
Let's get through Alex Russell. Just being patient. Now they start setting picks off ball, start getting things moving as Drew Bickerton attacks this shorty. He kicks it up to Tim Collins, gets it to the backside. Big dodge down the alley there. Danny Hilditch kicks it into Will Prescott. Manages to goose it out to Alex Russell.
Yep.
It's a little bit of a bobbly surface. It's quite firm, this grass, but it's a little bit wet on top because of the rain we've had. Prescott kicks it through. Tim Collins steps in. Just pulls it near side of the pipe.
Yeah. Heidsma was there though. I think.
It looks like it's going to England. Yeah, I think.
Yeah.
I think you're right. I think Heidsma definitely had that near pipe covered, and you know, if it were on target, he would have ate that one up. But England get the ball back.
Yeah.
Alex Russell now down the alley
against Hayden Kreitz.
We spoke about him a little bit earlier. Plays his lacrosse in England with Loughborough. He played a little bit as a child and then...
Oh, and that's a great save by Thomas Heidsma.
Yeah, that's a great save. Yeah, going back to Hayden Kreitz. Played a little bit as a child and then stopped for a few years when he started back at Loughborough University. He's took it up quickly and got involved with this Netherlands programme, and he's been a very good defensive midfielder for them for the last couple of years.
And we see here Just Baselmans clearing the ball. Short stick defensive midi, now going off, substituting for Wes Gierkink. And we also see Joris Untersomberger on the field. Great to see him. And they're now taking their time a little bit, settling it down. Also get some other personnel on the field. We see Hayden Kreitz on the field, off the field, and now Olaf van Nielen going down, moves it to X. Casper Bovie, again with a heavy long ball matchup. Bowman to Van der Heijden.
Been very active here, the Dutch.
Yeah, Van der Heijden goes to his left. And that's a heavy dodge. He's going to shoot it. Oh.
Good save from Will Baxter there.
Can Gierkink come up with it? Oh, he just quite can't. He's diving for it. And it's an A for effort. But doesn't come up with the ball.
Kicks out to Tim Collins, who's played
and
a defensive
Bowman here.
there.
Oh, riding hard. But
Yeah, definitely. Thought he was going to run into our table then.
he did already in the first half.
Moving it well. Oh, I say that as they drop it. And Watson turns the press though, and he...
Oh, and that's a goal for England.
Yeah, that's really out of nowhere. I think as a child you get told not to dodge off a drop pass, but Dan Watson read that press as he goes for the one-handed ground ball. He's just rolled it and the slide just wasn't there. I think that's as easy as you like, and Drew Bickerton taking the mick out of his struggle ground ball attempts there. He won't care, he's got another one. I think that's 3 today now for Dan Watson.
Was a good set for the Netherlands.
Indeed, I think the defensive set just before that was really solid. Shut them out. England didn't really have any good looks, and they managed to clear it well. They were patient, got it round, but just unfortunate. And then England managing to get one there. Just moving it. It's a good little interception there.
Nico Berger got the ball, moves it up to Martin Kenbeek.
Just being patient. Yet again, they've been really good team at clearing the ball. The Dutch, that's one thing I've noticed in the games I've watched. Really patient, they know the set really well, they spread the field and use the numbers to their advantage as they clear it again there.
Luke McDonald clears the ball to Casper Bovie and Aldrik van der Heijden. Everybody getting in touch right now to Nico Berger. And being guarded by Cameron Major.
Cam Major there, plays his lacrosse at Emlc. He's another one, as I say, played under Sam Pat at Nottingham Trent. Was involved with the squad in San Diego. Very influential for them. And
oh, good grab by Jake Bowman and shoots. Good shot, good opportunity.
It is. He's annoyed at himself there.
Yeah. But was
the
it
pass
really
got a little bit wayward, so for him to set himself and get it off was...
Good grab, wasn't easy. And got Luke McDonald. Dishes it off to Aldrik van der Heijden. Who,
it's a good roll.
Yeah. Comes around.
He's on Nick DiCaprio, who played his lacrosse at Michigan, as we said. He's very aggressive.
Luke McDonald. Luke McDonald with the shorty. Gets doubled to Bowman. Pick from Carver. Gets around, gets his hands free. Goal, Netherlands! And that's again Jake Bowman.
Yeah, really good pick, as you said. He's driven over, got his hands free enough, and we talked about this turf a little bit. It's hard for the keepers to read the bouncers, and he's just planted it with a lot of pace, and Will Baxter's dropped for it. He skipped over him. It's hit the back of the net. It's a good defensive set from England. They look strong. They looked aggressive, but the Netherlands were patient enough, worked that opportunity. And you can see what it means to these Netherlands fans here.
Yeah, and that's the second goal for the Gekke Boys. That's the nickname of the Dutch team. They will yell it out before the games. And very recognizable sound. Muskens.
Yeah, another great face-off there for England.
Yep.
They get it up. It's been very good today. Mackenzie Morland on that face, been influential as he was in that Bulgaria game as well.
Still hangs on to it. That's a face-off guy. And it's a goal, England!
Gets his goal and he gets the flag.
And he
lets
gets the
them
flag.
know about it.
Yeah.
He's done really well. I don't really know what's happened in this bottom corner here when the players pressing out, because as I say, these Netherlands fans are passionate and they're as close to the touchline as they can be. But you know, he's driven round his defender and just stuck it in his left hand and stuck it in the back of the net.
I think he just picked it up from the face-off and kept running, and saw a gap there in the Netherlands defense and took it, turned the corner, and I think he also surprised Thomas Heidsma a little bit there.
I think so, yeah. Thomas got a lot on it. Just sort of one of them where it's just bobbled in.
Yeah.
Be unfortunate, and as you say, there was a flag I think for a late hit. Legal body check, so that'll be a 1-minute penalty for the Netherlands pole, and Alex Russell will pick this ball up on the halfway line for a free clear. Joining this offence with Tom Roper, one of the Paddington Bears.
So it's Willem Collen in the penalty box for the Netherlands.
Wayward pass. Picks up nice and calm though. Tom Roper kicks it down, Drew Bick. Swings it across. We've got a plethora of really strong lefties out there, England. Being able to have 3 lefties and a man up is always dangerous, and worked a good shot there, but it's just wayward. Back it up though. Tom Roper to Drew Bickerton. Hilditch, Drew Bick.
Oh, goal England.
It's good patience. They've moved the ball well, but it's just the off-ball movement that's really killed the Dutch there. I think a little cut on the crease has forced that backside defender to slough in a lot more, and then Alex Russell just takes that space and, calm as you like, catches and finishes. It's been a tough day for Thomas.
Looks a little bit like the goal we've seen in the first half with him on the doorstep, Alex Russell.
Definitely, yeah. As I say, it's been a tough day for Thomas. He's seen a lot of shots. He's made a lot of saves. He stepped up, but this England team showing their quality early on in this tournament.
And that's a face-off win for Wieland Muskens. And he's staying on as their face-off man for the Netherlands.
Yeah, beat Danny Madeley on that face-off. Rochdale's third best.
And that's a good ride. No, it's a flag. And I think it's Nick DiCaprio who also says to Eldrick van der Heijden, hey man, that's a good play actually.
Ball starting in the middle with Drew Bickerton. He's just patient with it. Looking to kill the clock now. 7 seconds left in this quarter.
Yeah, and they're just going to run it out and wait to start the 4th quarter with possession.
Yeah, it's been a low-scoring quarter.
Yeah.
Ooh, a little bit of... Nah, we're all good. Just some friendly banter, I think. As I say, low-scoring quarter. 3-1 the score there for England in that one. They'll be starting with the ball. We'll take a short break. Okay, we are back for this final quarter here in Wrocław, Poland. Tim Collins starting with the ball. Netherlands with one in the penalty bench. We've had a change of keeper here for England. Will Baxter steps out. Number 16, Simon Bellamy, coming in to make his England debut at a major tournament. I'm sure his family will be watching with pride. It's a great little skip pass. Move it back up, Tim Collins. And the penalty's released. Skip it through.
And it's another goal for England.
Will Prescott does really well with a pump fake, gets Thomas Heitzmer moving his feet, and he sticks it through his legs for a finish.
Yeah.
It's well worked, and I'm sure that's exactly how they planned it up. 12-2 the score.
Yeah, you can't really blame the keeper there. A one-on-one on the goalie. That's just a good look. And
yeah, they shifted it really well,
yeah.
and he's had a few of those to try and deal with today, Thomas Heitzmer.
Of course, with the man up, you always have someone open. And England really moved the ball well there.
It's a good face-off, but just a breakdown in communication with his wing guys, and Danny Mainley comes up with that one.
Yeah, he gets right.
It's a good check
right
though.
Away. And who's going to get it? Oh!
Netherlands ball.
Netherlands ball.
And the Netherlands fans have let him know about it.
Yeah. Jake Bowman indicates to the referee, hey, is that 5 yards? I don't think so. But he doesn't get a call. And it's Alderich van der Heijden with the ball.
Yeah, I think it's because the English defender didn't engage. I think if he'd thrown a check, then he would have got the flag.
Yeah.
But, you know, it's always worth asking the question just in case. I know I've spoke some very kind words to some officials in my time, trying to get a few flags.
Luke McDonald here on the lefty side with the shorty.
Nice little pass down.
Ditches it to Jake Bowman.
Yeah, he looks a shifty player, this Bowman. As it goes under again.
And Luke McDonald dodging again.
Drives under.
And that's a goal! Netherlands! Luke McDonald.
Luke McDonald losing his defender like he lost his phone in Tilburg last year. Lovely guy, and he's played fantastically well all game, and it's good to see him get his reward.
That's really good.
Great little finish. He's just shimmied underneath, got his hands free and gone for a little bit of a twister. Bellamy's just jumped in there. It's a bit of a Chariots of Fire with him in that first offence, but I'm sure he'll warm in. He's a good keeper.
And yeah, it was a great goal by Luke McDonald, who's also part of the NL Box program. And he played last September in Utica, also on the Box team. And shout out to all the NL Box team members watching right now. And we've seen a flag thrown.
Yeah, I'm not sure what it's for, but Drew Bickerton will just try and keep it in the box here. Danny Hilditch drives down. He's been quiet since he's first.
Oh.
It's a good little move. 61, Blair Pachareva plays at Brooklands and Nottingham Trent with a little ambitious through the leg shot, but he knew they were getting the ball back with the flag.
We're seeing now also FJ Nieuwenhuis joining defense on the Dutch side from the Delft Barons.
Nice little pass out. They skip it across. Tom Roper.
Oh, England goal.
Finish. Anyone who follows him on Instagram knows he can pick a corner. He loves a little training shooting video. Paddington Bears' finest, Tom Roper picking a corner there with a well-worked man-up play for England. Extends their lead. I think at this point, we see we're just over 10 minutes to go in the fourth. It's a case of what lessons can we get for both teams going into the later stages of the tournament. I think for Netherlands, they've had some good attacks. They've worked it well. I think the big message for them is they need to try and win a few face-offs in some way, shape or form for the later games. But defensively, I'm sure they've got a lot of valuable game footage that they can go and review and tweak a few things. For this England team, they'll just want to run through some sets, get some different attacking guys, some looks together and see what they can make happen here, so that when it comes to those later stages and in more crucial moments of the game, they're more fluid with it. As Tim Collins gets it across there. It's Ed Hilditch. Ed Loveland. He gets it through to Dan Watson. Watson drives well.
Gets the double.
Remember the England box team, Dan Watson, he'd like
Oh, another England goal.
Drew Bickerton. I'm not sure about that celebration, but the finish is the finest quality. He's just driven well over the top. They've moved it. sharp and quick, as we've seen throughout the game, and he's just come over from GLE, got his hands over the top and stuck it past Thomas Heitzmer. As I say, I think the celebration needs some work though. That's something to look at the game film. Another face-off here. England will be looking to extend their winning percentage here.
And that's a good win by Wieland Muskens. And tries to get a fast break, but pulls it out to Bovie. And he's getting some vicious checks.
Yeah.
But
Josh Boat with some aggressive defence there, but Netherlands retain it.
And here we have Tom Carver, former Polish international, plays for the Amsterdam Lions, goes down the alley, gets doubled, gets free, dishes it to Aldrich van der Heijden, Berger, swim move, finds Bovie.
Oh, that was a great
that
look
was
inside.
Good lacrosse. Bovie still. Oh.
Yeah, it was selfless lacrosse. He got his hands free and saw his teammate with a better angle, kicked it in, but not sure Bovie was expecting it.
Yeah. We got Aldrich van der Heijden here, coming up from X. Turns to the corner, shoots, and it's going to be Netherlands ball still.
Yeah, it was a nice stop on the near pipe there for Simon Bellamy.
We got Tom Carver again, dodging down to the middle. Tries to find Bovie, but that's going to be a turnover.
Yeah, I think that's a common theme for this England side. The short stick D-middies are physical, and if someone engages with them, they're going to keep that pressure on until they move the ball on, and that's what we saw there. And Wilshere did fantastically well, forced that pass out of bounds with his high pressure, and England just nice and relaxed on this clear now. So they get it inside to Danny Hilditch. As I say, open the scoring for the England side today. He's kicked it behind. Some inspiring music from the concert that's next to us going on here, setting the tone as Alex Russell drives over the top. He kicks it back. Wilshere drives over the top, gets his hands free. Great save from Thomas Heitzmer.
Great save, yes.
He's read that bounce really well there and just flicked it over, but England retain behind goal. Will Prescott just driving around now.
Gets guarded by FJ Nieuwenhuis.
Danny Hilditch, know how dangerous he can be. He's got his hands free and he's just put it wide.
We got the restart, and Joris Untersonberger here guarding.
Move it well.
And that's another England goal.
Yeah, it's aggressive from behind. It's what Alex Russell does. He likes to push the tempo off a dead ball. Does that, drives well, gets the defenders turning, and he just finds former club teammate Will Prescott on the backside, who drops his head for a head fake and just sticks it low. It's a great finish and a great little move from England.
I'm going to see Wieland Muskens again at the face-off X. It's actually his 50th cap today. And combined for both box programs and the field programs. But an incredible achievement, playing 50 international games for your country.
Certainly, great face-off win there for Danny Madeley. I'm sure Dave O'Cal taught him that one. Kick it out now. Tom Roper just settling down. Kicks it down. We're behind goal now with Will Prescott. Back up to Blair. Up to Tom Roper. He kicks it across. They'll look to get things going now with Tim Collins on the pole. He drives over the top. Nice little pop out from Tom Hallen. He's managed to keep the face-off guy on the field, which is what he intended. Tom Roper just kicks it behind. England have got all their personnel on. They'll want to really kickstart now with Tim Collins. Drives down.
Oh, nice behind the back. Gets picked off.
Tom Roper coming back up with it though. Kicks it back up, Will Prescott. Swinging it far side, and it's aggressive there from Loveland. Tom Roper pulls his hands away.
Oh,
sticks
another
in the
England
bottom
goal.
corner. Said it earlier, he shoots them left, he shoots them right. Tom Roper, he scores all night. It's a great little finish from him. It's a good move, and
you really see the Netherlands defense now needing a little huddle, bringing it in. And led by Captain Graham Rickoff. And
yeah, I think
he's trying to say, I think, you know, guys, let's play defense until the end of the game.
Certainly.
Not letting any more goals up.
I think they've looked really good, this Netherlands defence, for a lot of the game. I think the speed that England are playing with and the togetherness they're showing and that sort of fluidity in their attack is just punishing them. But they're managing to hold off for 2, 3, 4 phases. It's just gets to a point where England have moved it that quickly that in that short space of time that they're finding open looks backside and magic's happening.
Definitely.
Oh, Russell with a nice little cut.
Yeah.
Wayward pass there from Hilditch, but all comes down Drew Bickerton.
Oh, nice tic-tac-toe, but also very, very good save by Thomas Heidsma.
Yeah, and he lets him know there as well, I'm sure.
And also the fans here on the sideline are congratulating him.
Big time out. That was a massive stop. As I say, he's been quality today. Thomas Heidsma. Obviously not playing yesterday. He might have felt a bit cold coming into this, but I know when I spoke to him, he was ready and he was raring to go. And he's definitely showed that in this game. As a Netherlands fan yourself, how are we feeling watching this? Do you think your team's going to bounce back in the coming games? And what do they need to do to better themselves going into the late stages of this tournament?
Yeah, well, you know, coming into this game, this England game, you know, you're facing the reigning European champions. So, you know, on beforehand it's going to be a difficult game. So from this game, you just want to learn. You just want to learn the mistakes. You want to correct them for the next game. You know, you have Bulgaria tomorrow, so that's a nice bounce back game, I think, where you can really make a statement. And then it's all up to grabs to play further after that group stage and what the schedule will give you. But I think it's important to take away the goals and from this game and knowing that you can hang with these guys, right? I mean, they're European champions, but they made some excellent plays. They can run with them, and sometimes it's just you know, the little details. So I think it's an excellent showing of the Netherlands.
Certainly agree. As to get things started again here, just over 3 minutes to go. Dan Flisk with some excellent on-ball defence yet again.
Bowman with another shot.
Into corner.
And
Grady jumping
you see
for
two
it.
guys
Goes orange
diving.
though. It's good hustle from the England players, but just outpaced there.
Yeah, getting their white jerseys a little dirty, but
he'll have to go through the wash for the next game. It's a good shot.
Aldrik van der Heijden.
Just behind.
Good shot on the run. Bovie. Tiptoeing around the crease. Comes back up. Loses a defender. Now it's time and room. Shoots. Goal. Netherlands.
It's a good finish.
That's
but
a really
you don't
good.
like to see that Josh Polk is in some pain here.
But yeah.
You need to see he's just gone down.
And
really
you can also
awkwardly.
see everybody waving, even the Dutch guys, and it's always very, very, very nasty to see people getting injured. Although you scored, and
yeah, I hope the camera's panned away there. He's getting seen to by the medics. He's played very well today, Josh Polk, and it's a real shame to see. I really wish him best. I hope it's nothing too serious. Some players just take a knee here. We'll take a short break. Whilst he gets seen to, we will join you back when the play starts again in a couple of minutes. Okay, I am assuming we are back on live now. It's good to see Josh Polk getting back to his feet, just being helped off the field, and big round of applause from all the spectators and all the players. So, as I say, hopefully nothing too serious. I wish him a speedy recovery there. It's just not long left in this game. Both sides will just be wanting to see it out. See, quite a big score line. Too much to play for. We'll just hope that we can get through. But let's talk about that goal again. Obviously, it's a shame it came off the back of an injury of Josh Pope, but the initial move from the Dutch player was really sharp.
Yeah, it was really a good dodge by Casper Bovie, and I think he was a little bit surprised that he just certainly didn't have anyone who was guarding him anymore, and had time and room, and it was an excellent bounce shot.
Yeah, it was a great finish. He picked his spot well, and
yeah,
narrows the gap a little bit on in this one.
It's
So Mackenzie Morland comes out with another face-off win there. Driving down with it. And it looks like we've got a timeout, Team England.
and still 2 minutes and 25 seconds left to play in this game, fourth quarter.
Yeah, there's a couple more games happening this evening. To our right at the moment, we have got, I don't actually know who that is, Spain against, I don't actually know who's playing right now. Someone in white. Bear with me. This is really unprofessional. Spain against the Czech Republic. It looks like it's 7-3 to the Czechs in that game. And then warming up on field number one, we've got the hosts Poland facing off against Germany. They're coming off the back of a big win yesterday, Poland. And Germany looked strong, as per usual, in their opener yesterday. So that'll be a good game and definitely one to watch. Coming back out now for the final 2 minutes and 24 seconds. Ball starting on the far side with England captain Tim Collins. Up to Alex Russell now, back to Tim Collins. Just being patient, he's getting marked by the shorty. He's had a couple of goals today. As is Alex Russell.
Points to his teammate where he wants him.
Stops that little bounce, just seeing if the defender moves her feet as he flicks it up to Tim Collins, who does really well on the split underneath, gets his hands free, but it's off the pipe and Netherlands come up with it.
And Just Baasmans off to the races. Loses the ball. Donald Verschuren. Can he get it? Oh, and then it's Jake Bowman.
I think we got a loose ball push. Orange ball, he
Oh,
skipped it.
and it's Casper Bovie. Can he get it? No. What is it? Is it a save? It's flags anyway.
I think the referee's just trying to figure it out. Dressed like a highlighter over there in the bright yellow and orange. We've got to push 30 seconds. I think he hit the side netting, so it's no goal.
No goal.
But they do get the extra man opportunity here. It was good awareness from the Netherlands attack to get things going quickly off that loose ball portion.
Yeah.
Good recovery from the England defenders.
And now we've entered the last 2 minutes of this game, so that means stop clock. And with a dead ball situation, the clock will get stopped. And now we're looking at the man-up offense from the Netherlands.
Great ball movement, really is.
Gierkink finds Berger. Up top, Aldrik van Heijden gets it. Bowman shoots. And Bovie gets the back up.
It's great back up. It's good hustle from the England keeper, Simon Bellamy there, but Just gets beaten to it.
Bovie to Berger. To Van der Heijden. Finds Bovie. Oh,
They
that's
get
a
the
good look.
back up again. The penalty's released.
Yeah.
Got 1 minute 5 on our clock.
It was a great look, great feed from Van der Heijden.
It was. They've looked sharp, this
Bowman
Netherlands
now.
attack at times. I think it shows how much they train together. They've got that sync and they work well, and I'm sure it'll fare well for them later in the competition.
Oh, Berger
As he throws
trying
out
to
of
look to
bounds.
McDonald, but couldn't find him.
It's great pressure from Nick DiCaprio on gloves there, and
Yeah.
forces it out of bounds.
And that's 44 seconds left in this game. And
Dan Flisk just coming in with it. Anticipation across the Dan Flisk. They have absolutely no pressure, and that's exactly what Tom Hallam's telling them on this near side as Dan Flisk runs up the field.
McDonald got tangled up in the
No, he-
jersey, but no
Now
penalty.
It comes out to Hallam, who kicks it down to Will Prescott. He's been good today, couple of goals for him and some well-worked offences. He gets it inside to Loveland.
Oh,
Please. Don't know what we've got here. Hold 30 seconds.
yeah.
There's 2 on the clock.
2 on the clock, so.
He's not going to rush going off.
No.
That's his game done.
And I think it's just what I can imagine is England. Yeah, I see this sideline, coach on the sideline, just hold it for those 2 seconds. And yeah, they're not going to make any move. And that will do it.
That is all she wrote. It's a good outing for England. I think that was a better test than they had against Bulgaria yesterday. Allowed their defence to see some reps. Netherlands got some good reps against a really strong defence. And they look sharp at times. I'll be excited to see what they do moving into the later stages of this competition.
Yeah.
I think that just about does it for us here. Thank you very much to everyone watching at home on Lax TV and on the YouTube. I've been Fraser Hunter.
My name is Ingmar Kliemwanning. And
See you next time.
bye-bye.
I'm here with Mac Moreland from the England team after their win against Norway. Mac, you went from D3 at Salisbury to now playing for the England national team. How does that feel? What's some differences you've noticed?
Yeah, it feels really good. I mean, coming from where I was at Salisbury, they were we were really competitive. We were playing for a championship every year. A lot of my teammates played Division I, so I'm used to that level of competition, but this is a completely different game for me. The rule set itself is the biggest difference. Facing off in college, you have to be on your feet, and getting the choice to go knee down and carrying the ball on my stick is it's a lifesaver. I love it. It's something I'm really, really strong at, and I'm just very, very fortunate to be able to do it again it's been a while, but yeah, nothing really too big besides that. The rules are different. Getting used to that's definitely something that's hard, but as we go along, it's definitely picking up for me, so no complaints, but yeah, lots of differences for sure.
And you controlled the faceoffs really well today. How do you think that affected the outcome from the game?
I mean, I think it definitely played a big part. Getting possession is one of the most important things in the game besides, your goalies, and you obviously have to outscore the other guys. So getting it to our offense is my biggest thing. Is our offense is very loaded with a lot of talent. So being able to get them the ball is, my job is done once it's in their sticks. We have a lot of very, very talented offensive players, and I do want to shout out the defense, though. Even, when we weren't getting the ball done on offense, our defense was really, really standing tall, and I think without them, this game is a lot closer. They probably have 6 more goals, but yeah.
And tomorrow you got a tough Latvian team to play. What is your not game plan, but what are the plans? How are you going to keep them to few goals, control the game, keep the tempo your way?
Yeah, so a familiar face for me, Latvia's face-off guy, Vinny. He's one of my rivals in college. He went to York College, so definitely a familiar face for that. So some familiarity for me. No complaints on that. I think it's going to be another offense-heavy game. We got to put a lot of goals away. They're a very talented team. I think they're our biggest competition in the pool. So being able to get the ball in the goal and our defense playing like they did today, lights out, I think we can continue this trend tomorrow. So I'm really excited for it, yeah.
All right, thank you. That's Mac after his England game versus Netherlands. Big win, European lacrosse tournament, day 3. They're done.
Commercial break! We've been really busy over the past 2 years developing our very own women's lacrosse stick.
We are really, really proud of it. So stop by the shop. We would love to tell you more about it.
Good Stick Co. Come get a stick.
We honor our indigenous roots and international history. Lacrosse is more than a game. We play with speed, heart, and precision. Young, modern, electric, inclusive, growing across the globe. Lacrosse is everyone's sport, governed globally by World Lacrosse.
Good Stick Company is here to manufacture and produce lacrosse sticks locally here in the Czech Republic. Our mission is to make lacrosse more accessible so more kids can have access to affordable, high-quality equipment so more people can play this game and we can share this sport around the world. Our philosophy on pricing is quite simple. By removing all these different logistics and these middlemen in the manufacturing process of lacrosse sticks, we can pass those savings on to you. We can make these quality lacrosse sticks affordable for more people.